Hey everybody, Asher here, back with more Distant Worlds 2, where we are continuing exactly where we left off. Playing a game of, I don't exactly know what I'm doing, but man, whatever it is, we're doing it. We are continuing to snake our way up north towards the center of the galaxy for being kind of in the middle. And remember, we did kind of a two sort of ring system. The layout's a little weird. But we have kind of been surrounded by the Erd Mantil, who are much more populous than us and have a much better, like, standing army than us, which is lovely. We do have our own 3-colony place, though, but I think the biggest development is that we have a new colony that is going to be developed up here, which is good because if we have to do any kind of like extended trade or exploration missions, it's going to be a lot better if we extend ourselves out here. So that would be good. I did get some feedback that I should go through some of the fleet AI stuff to potentially like set these fleets up to where defense fleet, which is fine, army template none, fleet role manual, and then we can retrofit. We could set the retrofit to automatically, I'm pretty sure. So we'll figure that out later. But all this stuff is maybe here, but I kind of just want to get into playing instead of doing things that I forgot to do on the uptake here. So right now we have no mission and no mission. We've been clearing out a lot of the threats. I'm a little estranged that we haven't necessarily like claimed this area yet, but I guess technically we only a mining station is technically not enough. Fortunately, Lyris is now a refueling point, so that's good for us. We also look at our resources here real quick, and you can see that we are doing okay, I guess, technically. If we look just at fuel, we are still at a pretty credible deficit, but we do have an area up here that we found. Because we are searching for snacks, obviously, because we're hungry space gerbils. We found Malai, which is actually a planet with snacks. Thank you for the commenters who pointed out that this is exploration level completely explored versus here. This is an indicator. It doesn't mean there's 10 more things to find, necessarily. But this does have some Kazlan, which is good, and we have a lot of gas giants that we can potentially get to as well. Also interesting that this little area is in between nebulas. May have to do a straight shot from Libris to get there. Now, you've been retrofitting for like an entire episode. So what's up with that? I really don't know. We can probably change the name of you, though. Maybe, possibly. There we go. Retro Stuck will be the name. Don't know if question mark's going to be really a good name for that or not, but we have a bunch of dead in the water ships. So like dead one. Just going to try to do these now just so we don't miss them. You're trying to refuel at Plavo. So you're actually like okay, kind of. Don't know why you'd want to refuel at Plavo unless we're just short on fuel. But like you're okay. You're waiting for a fuel tanker. Another thing that's been going on actually is and I'm sorry to kind of just having to think about this a little bit because you're okay with fuel, is that we have had some updates happen. It's been mostly bug fixes and stuff, which is fine. But one of the more exciting balance fixes is that right now we're going to go ahead and refuel you since you have no mission. Is that all the asteroids and stuff now take a lot less time to actually scan. So we shouldn't be having one of those issues where exploration ships take forever to scan a bunch of asteroids. Let's go ahead and unpause. Because the tail of the tape right now is that we have a colony ship that is going for over here. Our cash flow is not the best in the world right now, so that's going to be a later problem than a today problem. But we do have one super happy colony, and I do appreciate some of the advice that I got of don't be making so many colonies. Wait for your colonies to grow up to 1 billion people each, and while I agree with you, this is the issue, is that we have like actual colony ships that we found. So I don't feel right as the Teekans. Maybe if I was like the bug people or somebody else, or even like the Mortalans, I'd feel like, okay, we're gonna look, those are like juicy snacks that are in the in our place. But no, we're gonna try our best not to eat people. That would be preference. Also, You're demoralizing, a poor recruiter, and drunk. Can we just fire you? Bye-bye. That was something I didn't catch last time, and I was actually looking back through the recording. I was like, wow, I moused right over that and missed it. But yeah, you can see that one of our issues is that we need fuel, and we really need trading partners. So I guess since we're not looking to like have a military issue with these guys, and we've got transport systems research, which is good. We'll look at the research in just a second, but anytime we research a lot of those techs, it does help out. Can we like we have auto conquer for these guys? I don't know about that. They are upset by espionage. They don't like our style of government, but I'm pretty sure we don't have a gift that we can give them. We can't negotiate a deal with them. Wow, we have a lot of deals that we can negotiate. We could send them 1,000 credits. I don't know what they do with it. Let's send 10,000 credits. Here you go. It's a tiny gift. But they're displeased with us and moving on up, so they appreciate the kind gifts. Hooray. I thought that said cordially accepts our gifts. The conformity accept our gifts because they want to conform here. So what we have going on is that we have a lot of different things that are building up front. And some of the better advice that I got from some of my videos, feedback, was pretty much things like, you know what, maybe focus on one type of weapon. We're not necessarily going to be fighters, but we can't just like be a generalist and go ahead and research every little thing under the sun. Like we have some extra torpedo work. Missiles are okay, but like we could probably go into torpedoes and go down that area. Ion weapons are pretty nice, especially since we have a special little bonus here, I guess, or we have an icon there, so I'm not sure if that's one of our racial preferences. Let's see, in fact, if we can pay the cost to go ahead and put that on there, so that's fine. But obviously we have a bunch of other stuff that we're doing first. Expanded space stations, make our ships faster, make a better reactor, better crew systems, better medical systems. Did we already research... we're not going to do hyperdrive technology yet. We're not quite in the need for that just yet. But I think some of these techs are pretty important. We're not in the position for here yet. I think eventually what I'm going to want to do is try to do structured research. And we just need more money and more steel for it. And we can build a science academy that will make even more better research. And it'll take 15 years to do it. But maybe by the time we get up in space... around here, we'll have some more research things available, because right now our science stuff is not as bad as I've had it in other saves. So we're just moving along here. We have pretty low cash flow, but as we research more things, it'll be fine. More importantly, where's our colony ship at? It's over here. It's flying in space. Its fuel is pretty good. I probably need to go ahead and see, what I was planning on before is possibly having it refuel in Lyris. But since we can like do an extended range from here, I half wonder if I... Oh, we have a new general. Show me this general. We don't know your traits yet, but... King D-Tac. Good thing we're not a monarchy, I guess. But one of the things I need to think about is that with our science ships, like if we want to make these things go farther, then let's see here. You have no mission. You're not stuck. So you know what we're going to do for you? Let's see if we can have you explore this system. And we can actually go in a straight line right there. That may be a little bit of an issue with how far we're doing here, but one thing that I'd like to do, you have no mission, is we just need to keep kind of sliding to the right, sliding to the left, and looking. Okay, technically Stellar Dawn, you have no mission. But really what you should be doing is surveying. So... that's an ice moon with 0 colony suitability. So can we just go ahead? You're surveying this planet. Stellar Dawn, where'd you go? There we go. Let's do auto explore for you. Auto scout systems, that's fine. And hopefully that puts you back on track. Because I was having to micro this a little bit just based off of issues with, like, we'd find an asteroid field, and I'm not seeing one right here in this system, but yeah, if you find an asteroid field, before it was like, oh, actually there is one. So it'd be like, we have to scan everything and it takes forever. Like I said, they patched. So that's good. You are still not refueling. You're not moving. That's not great for you, but, okay. Dead one. We can't actually retire you. We need to refuel you. You need to refuel somehow. You're flying. And you're surveying. So that's all good. In fact, if you're looking at asteroids right now, this is supposed to be going faster, but I kind of have higher priorities for you than asteroids, considering we have this and this. We have a carbonaceous planet. We have a rocky silicon planet. Let's actually take you over to the ice world first, and then we'll set you to auto-explore as well. We want to do that stuff eventually. Any other new mining places? Kappa 3, we already have somebody going. NFT, no, that's not what that is. Already have somebody going, and we have a colony actually going here. So we don't need to mine that. I think we're kind of on track. We have low energy. That's one of the downsides of only having as many energy collectors as we did. But I think one of the things I do need to do here, as we are very slowly getting ships back up here, is that we do need to go to the ship designer. And I'll pause the game and do it in just a minute, but I do kind of want to see the colony ship get there. So let's go there just a little bit faster, as we have other people moving around. We have a constructor. Like I said, I love that we have meat on the menu there. And we actually have Caslin over here too, but this area is claimed by another person, so that's really annoying. Like, if I want to send a constructor ship over here, I'm pretty sure I can't actually build here, right? Nope, can't build. So that's like perfectly, and we found hidden items over here. Well, good for those items, I guess. I guess we just gotta keep searching, right? So where is our colony ship? It's moving right along in search of good times, good news, good friends you can't lose. Just like our little spy rodent here. Who knew gerbils would be so good at spying? Apparently that's exactly what they are for. But once we get this ship in here, I love that it's like, here we go. I'm making a video on YouTube for a new game that was just released. Let's watch an arrow grow smaller and smaller as it moves towards a planet. It's too bad I can't do a David Attenborough style narration. That's what I'm looking for. So let's do an insertion burn real quick. I'll tell you how the insertion works. We just literally crash into the planet. So there we go. The Solace of Zubin. A colony ship with so many people. And apparently I can actually rotate the camera. I just don't actually... It's not left click, it's not right click, and it's not the mouse button. There we go. So look, we're rotating in space. Almost looks like a decent screenshot there. Don't think we can pan up or pan down, but here we go. We're spacing into space. And yes. So what does this colony ship promise us? First off, it promises to improve our cash flow, because suddenly this is going to be a whole bevy of new market opportunities. I also need to build a space dock over here ASAP. We do have resources here. Exploration level 15 is as far as we go. It's possible that there's more. We'll know that when we colonize. I think that's a pretty good way to check here. But yes, I'm building the suspense. You can see the clouds. You can see the food just right there. It's like a big guacamole and ice cream. And it's the planet we've been looking for. It has a higher suitability almost than our home world. And we evaded detection again, which is great, because I'd hate to have a war happen while we do this. So no, we are not building here. That's one thing my advisors need to figure out, is that when I'm colonizing something, as far as I know, and maybe I'm about to own myself here and get a correction on this, but as far as my understanding goes, when you colonize a place, that means that you are not suddenly like needing a mining base for it, because your people are already going to be mining it. So here's our Teekan snack brigade, and look at them. We're just firing little rodents into the planet. So 19 seconds remaining. There we go. Just, it's literally little hamster cages flying off into space. Good job, guys. And are we a colony now? 5 seconds. And there we go. We have established a new colony on a desert world with 30 million people, and they are kind of unhappy. But you know what? You guys can get the F over it. Okay, so we have 20,000 money all of a sudden. We can't build a small spaceport yet, but that's because, let's see here, build a traveler. Yeah, we have no resources here yet. But the important thing is that this is eventually going to let us, like, look for other stuff. So, I guess one of my questions is, where's the Smiling Star Wind? Zubin 3. Okay, well, you know what? I promised I'd do this, so let's go ahead and do this here. Ship design. Before we had made our own exploration ships, I think now with the Traveler here, we are going to go ahead and manual this, and let's edit this. So what do we have right here? We have some fuel cells. We have some basic crew systems. We have an ion engine. Do we really need a missile on this thing? I don't think we do. Okay, first off, I need to... it can't be changed because it's in use. Okay, that's fair. Let's go ahead and make a new new exploration ship then. And we're just going to do it like this, and we will call this, instead of new this, we'll call this the Crumb Duster X2. So the reason we're calling it that is because I have no sense of seriousness in this game. It's fine. So what does an exploration ship need? Ooh, that's gross. Obviously, we need scanners. So advanced survey module would be good. And obviously, we would want a short-range sensor array or a resource scanner. Probably a resource scanner. So that's fine. This is probably where, before we cancel here, let's take a look one more time and double-check and make sure. So advanced resource module, resource scanner. So what we can do instead here, so let's copy as new. So we're just going to cheat on our homework. Crumb Duster EX2. We have one recommendation, and that recommendation at this point, external components should be filled before internal here. We have 2 engines. I think we don't need the missiles. Standard armor is okay. I think I like standard armor better than the fuel generator. So resource scanner's fine. We'd like this to be higher. The warp bubble generator is better than the skip drive. We'll need an energy collector. We need a space reactor. I don't know if we need 3 space reactors, though. Let's see. What happens when we get rid of a crew system? Okay, we have a crew deficit. That's fun. So I guess we put in the basic crew system. We're fine. Then we need another bay type. Why don't we put in another fuel cell? So you can see down here, fuel capacity 220, fuel capacity 330. I guess my other question is, do we need the command center? No, it doesn't appear that we do. So, like I said, we're exploration people at this point. And we can fly out here. We do have static energy used quite a bit. I half wonder if maybe we want another energy thing. Maybe, possibly, but I don't think we need the weapons on here because you guys are very simple. Do not engage. Evade. Evade. Retreat. Never invade. That's fine. Okay, so there we go. And like I said, we're just trying to kind of do the thing that we were doing before with our spaceships here, which is we have all these other things here. At the end of the day, though, survey time, that's good. Obviously, I'd love to upgrade that a little bit more, so we're going to be manually upgrading this as we go. So the Crumb Duster 2, Auto design manual is fine. And if we compare this to the other exploration ship, does this supersede the other exploration ship? It looks like it does. So we're back to that again. But anyway, we're slowly but surely going to be building some of the stuff up. But that's fine. Let's go ahead and see what we can do here about some of these ships. Like Sailing Smilewind. We could retrofit for 24 credits to this. So we're going to try to give it a little bit more fuel here. You're going over there. You're already retrofitting. So let's so if we stop here, we want you to be a crumb duster, clearly. Okay, anybody else? You're dead. And you're just hanging out here, right? Okay. And for some reason, Pavlo's where we want to go. So the outrageous envoy, with no fuel, no energy, we sent this thing out so long ago. It's finally on the way back. I would love to like take a look at this ship. I think all these people have like evolved multiple times because they've been subject to so much intergalactic or interstellar radiation, but still they're flying. It's all very good. We have happy people up here now. And yeah. Looks like we got some more gases and some other stuff over here. So we can just kind of let you guys roll it on out here. As once again, we have money. We're going to have extended space stations, which is pretty nice because that means we'll have larger mining stuff here. Speaking of mining, I could be manually controlling some of these mining ships, but I think at this point... Alright, apparently we can still mine this even though there's a colony there. Is that true? Let's find out. We'll put some gas stuff over here. Nothing else super exciting yet, but I am okay with the number of construction ships that I have, although some of them don't have a mission right now. Propose a gift. You know, we could do that. Do we try to make nice with these guys? They're only displeased with us at this point. Maybe we offer a gift to these guys instead. Give another gift in a few months. Okay, I think that's a higher priority. The friendly Muppets over here. Don't get me wrong. I don't mean anything mean by calling them Muppets, but our trade is actually increasing our reputation with them anyway. Gifts are obviously going to speed that up, but I want to be on friendly terms with our bug people. Reputation satisfactory. There's some things they don't trust with us. Our spies are getting better. Famous last words, but at least for the time being, they're not getting caught. And even though our cash flow is low, let's take a look at our finances real quick because we're getting some pretty solid income. And our cash flow, it isn't too bad. And we're getting a lot of shipbuilding, some tourism. You know, we can start looking at some of these things. Resource flow, all resources. It's easier if we look top down. So we got some resource deficits. That's fine. It's kind of an unwieldy menu. All races. Do we have a lot of migration yet? Not really. Okay. Tourism. Not really. Well, we will continue on that thread in just a little bit because the good news is that we're making money. And if we can just get to later in time, that would be really good. Especially since we're about to upgrade our space stations. Notice how much faster our research is going now that our actual output is going higher. And we could go even higher if only I could get more science. And actually, Kappa is now a refuel station as well. So that's pretty amazing. Speaking of Kappa, do we have a ship in here right now? I think I sent it back to retrofit. So... yeah, we did. Okay, so Courage of Zulbin. Let's pause here. Expanded space stations were good. Did we find out what this planet was? It's an ice planet with 1 star. It has no resources and 0 suitability. Okay, that's a little annoying. Who are you, by the way? The Lawless Starwind. Okay, first off, I need to figure out how to properly zoom into things here. You're a fuel tanker, so you can tankety tank all day long. All right. Can we just survey? Okay, so we're gonna put you on auto explore again. What do we find up here? Ooh, we got a lot of stuff. We got a gas giant, a rocky silicon planet, and yeah, this could be something. You are exploring this system right now, so you are retro stuck. Is retro doing a thing? So we are in between 2 nebulas, but importantly, we get to claim this area as ours. And so far, we actually found a few resources. So I wouldn't entirely be opposed. And it looks like there's even more stuff potentially under here, but that's an exploration level here. I'm very curious about the gas giants. We'll get there. So once again, you'll see Steam pop-ups for like other people playing. I have to record this on full screen. So hopefully that is going to give us a nice influx of cash as well. Let's see. So we got more stuff going on over here. People moving. Build ships. Build 2 exploration ships. You know what? Let's do it. You know what else we can do while we're here? At Emnehi, the happiest sounding planet of all. We need to build not a world founder. We don't care about those. I thought I got rid of those. We don't need an escort right now. We actually need... we can build a research station here? We haven't built a research station yet. Apparently not. That's weird. And we've encountered Xanath colonies. Oh boy. Okay, this empire is predominantly composed of humans. The humans are naturally hostile towards us. Initial communications have gone very poorly. We accidentally insulted the humans, causing them great offense. Research projects are available for tech that should make things a little bit better. So here's the Xanth. They like our government. They don't like that they're kind of mean to us. We do have some money for gifting. Interesting. But this is good. This is good because this is an independent colony on an ice tundra planet of all places. Which means that technically, eventually we could end up like sending our other colony ship over there. I was kind of hoping to do that this time. But if we can make good friends with us, that'll be fine. So we're not quite at gift giving season yet. And it looks like we're losing a little bit of money too. So that's slightly problematic. We'll be fine. It's all fine. Let's send a gift. We can't send it till later. Okay, just a few more days. Look at him do his little dance though. It's like we're happy little bugs. That's his displeasure dance. So we're past the date of impact. I guess we have to actually speak with them again. There we go. Send a gift. Large gift, guys. They accept our gift, and can we bribe them? Trending upwards at 4.4 this year. They're neutral with us. So we've been stealing from them a little bit, and that doesn't make them happy. But I think one of my big concerns is that we have a very powerful empire to the south of us, and we just really want to be friends. We're not fighters; they're fighters. That means if somebody tries to kill us later, we can send them. But yeah, they're neutral with us. Why is it going down all of a sudden? Is it something about we appreciate your kind gifts? Oh, that's because it's 15%. So this is going up, this is going down. It's going to level out a little bit. We can't do this all in one go. So that's fine. Okay, what's going on over here? I don't know how much more benefit we're going to get from you exploring this system other than making us feel bad that we can't have anything from it. So let's retrofit you to crumb duster. Skirting this nebula, interestingly enough. And then we have more exploration ships available. So let's see. What's new? You're new. Look at how much farther you can go, right? Maybe, maybe not. Like, which one's new? The exploration ship at the Pueblo spaceport. But what's your name? Oh boy. So that was a crash. Second crash I've had in a while. We have an autosave from a little while ago. Let's see where that puts us. Hopefully after I did the exploration design. Let's see here. So the outrageous envoy was here. We're researching large stations. And we have the crumb duster too. Okay, so that means that we're waiting for gift impact. We can apparently build something here. But that wasn't actually for this place, was it? So we're over here. Do we have other stuff that we haven't explored yet? I guess we'll figure that out pretty soon. All right, so it looks like we got to play some of this over again. It's fine. We're going to play it out exactly like I did before, but for the sanctity of the save, what I am going to do is kind of try to just play it straight here, keep things going, crashes happen. But see, our reputation with them is getting better. I think this is a smarter place to give our gifts. We're going to go a little bit faster here and hopefully not have another crash. That'll be fine. So you're retrofitting, you're refueling. We're not going to gift you guys. We are going to try to beat the game to the punch, though. And let's build a new crumb duster, too. I want to build some more tankers. I missed it because they're over here, so more fuel tankers is fine. Still think that maybe we end up having some UI that hopefully gets modded and fixed eventually. But see, like, our exploration level is completely explored, but it's 181. That was different from before. But you're here. You haven't retrofitted yet, so retrofit. Smiling Starwind. Where are you? Okay, you can retrofit to a crumb duster, and we found the humans again. Congratulations, you guys are you're building. We need to attempt to retire you. You have no mission right here. So there we go. That's where it was. So we had just finished the design, which means if we go here, does this mean that we can still build a research base? Because that was something that I was not expecting to be able to build. I didn't think we had any science resources. Apparently, maybe we do. So anyway, here's the humans. I could send them a gift, but we're actually already doing really well with our diplomacy. Anyway, because our distrust is moving down, but our neutralness is moving up with them. So I think those will be some solid trade partners. All right, so we want to go for like 1125. Apparently, we maybe didn't trip over our own feet with them this time. But these are, I guess, one question that I have here is that these are diplomatic relations. That's not an independent colony, though. So did we just find them because that's an exploration ship? I was thinking maybe that was a colony, but I'm pretty sure we just bumped into them. So go us. Let's go ahead and send a gift or a gift. So see, here we go. They appreciate our gifts. This is moving downward, but we want to kind of move the needle, as it were. Meanwhile, our agents are avoiding detection. Who are the human? Oh, it's like a good bad translation here. Humans are tall, largely hairless, speak for yourself, bipedal mammals. They're intelligent, cunning, and resourceful, and have spread across the galaxy. Yeah, or they're very easily manipulated. Humans are friendly by nature. Are you sure? Oh, man. but others sometimes view them as scheming and manipulative. Humans are value political power and influence above all else. They revel in subtle maneuvering and intrigue. As they accumulate greater political control, they have an amazing talent for recognizing opportunities for political advancement. So see what it says the first sentence there, humans are friendly by nature. Now, I live in the southern United States, so you hear about the South where people are nice all the time. No, no, no. People are nice to your face, will talk shit behind your back or in front of your back sometimes. Well, that's just so precious. Well, that's nice. Well, bless you. Yeah, those are codes for other things. I've met much nicer people in the northern United States, like genuinely nice people. Anyway, humans are naturally curious and gives them an edge in scientific research. So we have kind of our standard 4X space humans thing here. That's not to say that they're always like that. There's definitely, like in Battletech or Warhammer, some very different looks at humans, but we can slow down the clock a little bit here. But yeah, that's just a navigator, and I think it's stranded. Oh, they shot it all the way out here and it's stuck. Maybe we can refuel them. Can we exchange like maps or stuff? If we speak with you guys. We can give them our territory map. They can't give us territory maps, so I guess we got to figure out the whole trade thing in a little bit. But anyway, they can watch us from a distance. It's fine. Everything is fine. Nothing is not on fire. So we're trying to send a crumb duster over here to, I guess, re-explore this area again because we just retrofitted. So let's check. You're waiting for a fuel tanker. Why? Because you shouldn't be. The Smiling Star Wind. You can actually explore further. Like, here's this. So you can go out there. Like, some of these circles are fairly nice. Where do we want to put you? Because, like, obviously, let's go top down again. Obviously, there's some stuff we want to look at, like, over here. But I think the number one is to make sure that, like, this stuff over on the side is particularly good resources. And it's not too far from where we can explore otherwise. So there we go. We only built one. And these guys are all scanning their own crap now. New fuel tankers. I probably should have redesigned the fuel tankers. Yeah, it's a little bit of a pain that we lost out on some of the space station money. Hey, look, we've encountered a faction of pirates. They're composed of Teekans. Show me more. Look, they're so precious. They have like a little scissor hand. Oh, they love our unique culture. They're actually kind of neutral. The other races are furious with them. They hate our, they're diabolical. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, okay. I just want to like pinch your little cheeks here. Can we offer a treaty? Yeah. I know I was very excited last time about the potential for a protection agreement when really it's just kind of like the mafia will protect you from ourselves. But you've honored the protection agreement. We want to get these guys up here because I want to see the fearsome Star Raiders, the diabolical Star Raiders are also in here somewhere. And it looks like they're trying to shoot down the humans. Evil Destiny. Not to be confused. Oh, you're jumping. You magically got 8 fuel back. Okay, so that's good because I don't want to disrupt my building here. You know what? We don't really need a lot of these resources, but I would much rather have somebody here. So let's go ahead and build a construct or something here. And how are you doing on surveying? BT dubs. Oh, you're doing the whole. I know we patched it to make it not so bad, but you're still making it kind of bad. Okay, so pause here. What's our most important place to scout? Moon, yes. Ice Tundra Planet first. Because if we can colonize that, that would be very much worth my time. Okay, how's our research going, by the way? So we're going to be losing a little bit more money because of stuff here, but that's all the more reason I want to actually, like, ditch the stuff that we have. But yeah, space stations, a lot of these upgrades, medical systems is going to be a actual decent moneymaker. Have I done anything with trade stuff? I'm confusing this game with Stardust for a second, where I haven't actually researched trade. That's just probably something I should change. So enhanced space commerce. You can see the times are getting less prohibitive here, but I think recreation system is one of the things we want. And we can't afford it because we are broke, but only for the time being. So here we go. Let's see what we can find out. Like, our money situation isn't the best, but I'm just looking at this and we're just kind of breaking even right now. We have a little bit of tourism. We don't have any shipbuilding to speak of right now. Are there any ships I can maybe get rid of? I guess that's a pretty good test. Let's send a construction ship over here. Because like I said, we definitely have one more colony ship. And yes, colonies are a drain. But a colony ship floating around here, we've talked about the finances of this before. Maintenance. This colony ship is costing about as much as it would cost for one of our please don't let us hurt you deals with people. So exploration level 1. And we are surveying all the way home. We have another fuel tanker. Maybe we built too many fuel tankers. It's fine now. This is one of the ones that has seeking missiles on it still. So that's not my favorite. And we have stuff here. Okay, so yes. Colonization suitability +1. They have some resources. I mean, it's not like the best ever, but I'm tired of waiting. So let's colonize this place. And that gives us another colony on the edge here. I think it's amazing that you get a colony like split in between here and there. So suitability 1's going to be pretty low, but we can fix a little bit of that with research. Not research that we're going to be able to do right now, but research that we're going to be able to do eventually. I am really bad at finding this here. Like ice colonization, multi-team exploration, all this stuff here. Ice colonization, that increases the threshold, and that affects places that are already colonized too. So these are... And then a limited terraforming thing. This is actually a pretty important tech that we can't get just yet, but it is important. There's another thing that I saw that I probably do want to research. And of course, now I'm forgetting it. It was probably the entertainment stuff, wasn't it? Yeah, recreation systems. Pay the cost, and we're going to move you way up. Because this will print money for us as people retrofit these things. So that's fine. So yeah, we have another colony ship. I'm a little concerned about the fuel amount here, given how the circles are turning, but maybe that's the point of no return. I guess we'll find out. I mean, we're doing it anyway. Like, the alternative is to try to fly here, but this is exactly what I was concerned about before. The original designs didn't have enough fuel to go all over the place, but eventually a fuel tanker will come by, give it a bump. That's why we got more of these. So we got more trading here. We still haven't claimed this star system. Maybe it's because it's in a nebula. Did we ever figure out anybody else? So you're dead. All right, where are you? You're retrofitting. You're exploring here. Like I said, I don't know. This is why I stopped you before, because I don't know the benefit of just making myself sad. Let's explore this system instead. So we can refuel, re-enhance. And we've increased our space station load. We actually have enough money to give another gift now. So, GIF, as it were. Our research is kind of here. Offer a gift to these guys? Yeah, that's fine. We're just spreading the love. If we look at our factions here, like I said, they're still neutral with that. Oh, those are the pirates. They're so cute. These guys are just nasty, but these are flat out diabolical. So that's fun. Offer a free trade agreement. They didn't accept it last time, I don't think. Maybe they will now. So this is neutral. Oh, wow. Free trade. So that's fine. An independent colony are very happy with our relationship and want to join us. Send a colony ship and colonize the planet to integrate them into our empire. Well, that's a bunch of shit all at once. Okay. What do we want to do here? So we completed energy weapons research. That's fine. We could colonize this place. Like, if we look here, the Atuk... The Atuk have a 13 here, so hold on. Hold the phone. Hold on. Okay, I forgot what the name of our race was. Oh, God. Who are we? So if we look at our homeworld for a second. The Teekan want to do their thing. It's interesting. And then if we look up here again, the Unguri are over here. Well, I mean... They obviously want us to colonize. So obviously this is good for the Atuk. Is it necessarily good for us? I guess one of my questions is, can we send a colony ship with our own people in here? And the answer is, I'm not sure. That's something, you know what, I'm going to have to stop and ask, which is probably fine. I think this is a decent point to stop as long as we... Like, they really like us, and we can send some more stuff here. We're going to ruffle some feathers by forward settling on the Erd. What are their relationships with the Erd, by the way? Apparently they're grayed out here. Like, relationship. They're pleased with these guys. They have a free trade agreement, restricted trade agreement. They're very happy about all this stuff. So I could be wary about trying to do the colonization thing. But the other question is, can I colonize? Is that the mode for which we take it over versus can we assimilate here? Because right now, they have an invasion fleet over here. They have a mining station over here. So if we like try to do this, we're gonna definitely have some issues. But let's see here. Do we have anybody else? You have no mission. Can we send you over? Well, that's a little far. Like, that's a little bit beyond range at this point. So maybe what we do is we move you here. Refuel. So you're already using that design. Okay, you're scouting an unknown star over here because you're automatically doing things. And apparently we have a red dwarf star that's a total blank. And this, which is also a total blank. And this, which has giant alien spiders. Ooh. Okay, well, why don't we try one thing first before we go? Since we already have a colony ship here. If you're trying to go over there, and we try to launch you over here, does it even give us the option? It does. So you guys have almost no fuel. I think they've actually almost made it. Awkward. No, they haven't almost made it. Okay, so what you guys need to do is refuel. And then I think we send these guys over. I mean, the Angari, they're other rodents, so it's all rodents all the way down. And then maybe we try our best not to piss off the Erd with our other colony ship with lots of people. But yeah, that's a solid think here. Versus trying to go over here, I guess this means technically, and we're going to be wrapping this up in just a second, but technically what this means is that we need to go ahead and send a mining mission over here. Because that is a valuable resource, so that's fine. And hopefully that'll help maintain our claim here. Should be good. So we have two ships flying over. Probably need to fix up our space stuff here, and we've actually haven't even taken a look at dross at all. So rocky metallic, metallic moon, metallic. So a little unremarkable, but I'll take unremarkable after some of the absolute garbage that I had at the very beginning of the game. So once again, I love this. We've moved up here, and suddenly because we have like Kappa with a C and Marubi up here, look at all these new stars we have to explore. That was my point. That's why I didn't just want to stay over here, because we are going to be pressed for resources. We know there's humans over here, but they haven't necessarily laid claim to places. We know there's somebody over here. I'm pretty sure it's not the supremacy. We actually don't know where they are. But yeah, this is what I'm saying. It's kind of a fishbowl of a game. It's 4X-ish, but it's a lot more in a certain way. So I'm having fun. I hope you are too. This is Asher. Even this says something where, despite some weird full stop crashes that I have from time to time, this is something that I still want to like play, pick up, keep going. But it's very important that I also stop and safety save. So thanks for watching. We'll do this again soon. Hopefully not pissing off our neighbors too much. We'll figure it out. Thanks for watching. See you next time.